Okay, good evening everyone. My topic for tonight is how to be an entrepreneur. Siguro lahat naman po siguro no sa atin ay at somehow at a certain point in our life, we were actually thinking of really starting our business. But somehow marami pong mga situation kung bakit po ay ang isang tao ay medyo nahirapan po na mag-umpisa ng negosyo or ang isang tao ay medyo apprehensive or takot na mag-start ng isang negosyo. At siguro may mga things na kailangan po talagang i-prepare para po paghandaan ang pagpasok sa isang negosyo. Now, every Thursday po, meron po tayong tinatawag na accreditation or recruitment seminar. Pero technically po, yung Thursday session po natin sa Zoom at 8 o'clock, yan po ay actually business orientation. So, ibig sabihin, every Thursday, we are offering, no? We are offering to everyone the opportunity to start a business. Yun po talaga yung pinaka-objective. Yun po ang pinaka-purpose na meron po tayong Zoom every Thursday. And that is to offer everyone the opportunity to start a business. Now, why is it that a lot of people join in the seminar, attend the business orientation, either ito po Zoom or ito ay face-to-face, bakit po in the middle of the journey ay hindi po sila nagpupursige? Now, there are a lot of reasons. Probably, during the time is hindi pa siya ready. Probably, marami pa po siyang tinitingnan, inaasikaso. Or probably, hindi pa po ready yung mind po niya, yung mindset. Napaka-importante po ang mindset kasi ang mindset po, ito po yung mag-define sa mga gagawin po natin everyday in the business. A lot of people wanting to start a business but the mindset is not ready. So what will happen? They will treat every businesses, they will treat every opportunity as if they are still employed. And because yun ang nagiging mindset nila, the action is somehow limited. No? The risk na tinitake po nila are also limited because yung employment mindset, I'm not saying it's bad, but meron po yung kaunting difference when it comes to taking the risk. So iba po talaga yung entrepreneur, iba po yung negosyante. So in the process, dito po sa DPPI, what we really wanted to achieve, what we really wanted to accomplish is that everyone in the organization will not just be able to think like a salesperson, a salesman, or a sales agent, but we want that eventually everyone in the organization, everyone in the PPI, negosyante na po mag-isip. Yun po yung gusto nating ma-achieve kasi may kaibahan, sabi ko pa nga, may kaibahan ang isang negosyante kumpara sa pagiging isang ahente. At yun ang titingnan po natin in our topic tonight. Actually, medyo mahaba-haba po ang buong topic na to, pero we can have additional sessions naman. But I'm going to start on the very basic, no? How to be an entrepreneur. Paano ba ako maging isang negosyante? Kaya nga, na-explain ko na napaka-importante po na magkakaroon po tayo ng tamang mindset. Kasi kung meron po tayong tamang mindset, ay magkakaroon po tayo ng tamang action at magkakaroon po tayo ng tamang resulta. Yun po yung basis dun eh. With the right mindset, right action will give us the right result. Okay? Now, there are 3 stages of building a business. So may 3 stages po kung mag-build po tayo ng negosyo. So tingnan natin, ano po ba yun? Step 1. Ito po yung setup stage or the birth plan. Ito po yung moment na you are looking for something to start a business. Either ikaw ay gusto mong magtayo ng sari-sari store or gusto mong magtayo ng convenience store, gusto mong magtayo ng restaurant. Yun po, yung pag-think pa lang yan, pag-conceptualize niyan, ay nasa setup stage po kayo. So wala pong kaibahan sa isang tao na nag-attend ng business orientation sa DPPI at napakinggan niya yung negosyo at nagustuhan niya ang negosyo, nag-isip siya ngayon kung paano niya uumpisahan. For the mere fact na nag-attend siya ng seminar, for the mere fact na nag-attend siya ng business orientation, ngayon comes the birth moment ng negosyo. Isinilang yung negosyo. No? So, magsi-set up ka na ngayon. Mag-iisip ka kung ano ba yung gagawin ko para maumpisahan ko itong DPPI business ko. So, una, setup stage or the birth plan. Pangalawa po, ito po yung startup stage or the business plan. The good thing, dito sa DPPI ay may business plan na po tayo. Compared if you start a business, raw business, magtayo ka ng convenience store, magtayo ka ng restaurant. After ma-set up mo ang restaurant na yan, ay dapat magkaroon ka ng business plan. Ano yung business plan? Ano yung gagawin mo para pumasok ang kliyente, pumasok ang customer? Ano yung gagawin mo para maibenta yung produkto mo? Yun po yung tinatawag natin na business plan. The good thing here in DPPI ay gumawa na po tayo ng business plan. Alam na po natin kung ano po yung gagawin po natin in the case sa pagbenta ng property. At alam din po natin kung ano po yung gagawin natin in the case of building our business through building a huge organization. So ready na po yung business plan, which makes it more faster and more easier to start a business. So number 2 po yan na kailangan, no? Pag nag-set up ka, yung pangalawa, how to start. So business plan. The third one is ito po yung step-up stage. Kung paano mo palakihin yung negosyo. Ito yung boosting plan. Paano po palaguin ang negosyo? Paano mo palakihin ang negosyo? Paano ka makapag-expand? And if you are going to take a look at here in DPPI, itong tatlo na to ay ginawa natin. No? Nagkaroon tayo ng plano, nagkaroon tayo ng business plan, at ngayon, nasa expansion stage po tayo. Pumunta tayo ng Bacolod, pumunta tayo ng Dumaguete, pumunta tayo ng Butuan, Cagayan de Oro, Bohol, in the north and in the south of Cebu. At nasa Manila tayo, nasa NCR, and hopefully, we still wanted to expand more. We wanted to be in Davao City. We wanted to be in General Santos City. We wanted to be in Palawan. We wanted to be in Iloilo. We want to be where the project is. So, nasa boosting stage po tayo. Nasa expansion stage po tayo. Nasa pagpalaki po tayo ng negosyo. And that is exactly the reason why DPPI is investing so much. No, we are investing so much sa mga recruitment seminar, sa mga recruitment meetups, sa mga trainings, sa mga workshop. Bakit po tayo nag-i-invest po doon? Because we are now boosting our business. We are boosting our business plan. So, may goal tayo, syempre, and we wanted to accomplish whatever goal na nakaset po natin. We cannot just stay where we are. No? I mean, every single day, we desire, we hope, and we long na we can grow and improve whatever things na meron po tayo. And ako po mismo, desire ko po sa lahat ng members natin dito sa DPPI that eventually, bawat isa po sa atin dito will have a chance. We'll work out the chances. Ayan, no? We'll work out the chances for each and every one of you to grow in the business. We wanted you to be at the peak of your career. We wanted you to see at the top being the consultant of your organization. And that is the reason why we never stop all of our recruitment activities and seminars in spite of the too many holidays na meron tayo. Nakita nyo? We are never canceling any business opportunity seminar there is. In fact, we are even looking for more. And that is exactly the reason why I encourage each and everyone dito ngayon na nakikinig na yung mga downline nyo na wala pa dito ngayon sa Zoom, tawagan nyo, sabihan nyo sila, napaka-importante ang meeting na to. Kasi ito po yung magiging direksyon, ito po yung mga plans, ito po yung mga idea kung ano po ang gagawin natin para palakihin or palaguin natin yung mga negosyo natin. So, tell your downline, come here inside the Zoom and let's join every Tuesday. Okay. Now, let's take a look at, no? Preparation is the key. Sa lahat ng negosyo na gusto mong gawin, or kahit sa personal na mga bagay-bagay natin sa buhay natin, if you wanted to have a good result, preparation is still the key. You've got to prepare not just the resources, but you've got to prepare the most important thing, which is your mind. Napaka-importante po yun. Of course, hindi naman natin sinasabi na hindi importante ang mga iba't ibang bagay. But I want you to know that preparation is the key in whatever progress na gusto po natin. We cannot go from point A to point Z if there are no preparation. We cannot just say no na sa 2024 si DPPI ganito yan. Ito yung magiging accomplishment ni DPPI sa 2024. But paano? What are the things that we are going to do? What are the things that we are going to prepare? Importante yon. So, we have plans and we want to make it sure that eventually we will be able to execute our plans. Ako po, personally, I do make plans. But as much as possible, the challenge that I am facing every single day is not actually in making the plans, because it's easy to make plans. My challenge every day is to execute every plans that I am planning. So doon po ako nakatutok, doon po sa execution. Kasi nandun po yung success level natin eh. So, ito po yung apat na to, ang needed po natin in order for us to be able to succeed in the business here dito sa DPPI. Itong apat po ang kailangan na i-prepare. Mental, physical, emotional, and of course, spiritual. You cannot detach our spirituality for the mere fact that we are a human being and a created being. So you cannot detach that. And somehow, in DPPI, we are very bold in saying that we are a company that truly put our dependence on the Lord Jesus Christ. That whatever things that we will be able to accomplish here, we perfectly understand that it is not of our own strength. That it is always by the grace of God. And I want you to know also that yes, we are preparing the trainings. Yes, we have seminars. Yes, we have workshop. But apart from Christ, those are nothing and those are useless. Okay? You can prepare for a challenge if you daily nurture your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being. Okay? Again, you can prepare for a challenge. So whatever obstacles, kahit gaano kahirap yan, kahit gaano ka-challenging ang pagbenta ng project na yan, kahit gaano ka-challenging pakiusapan ang kliyente na yan, because you are able to nurture, inaalagaan mo yung mental capacity mo, yung mindset mo, yung emotion mo, yung emotional aspect, of course physical, hindi ka tatamad-tamad, hindi ka pagod na pagod, and of course your spiritual well-being. The chances of winning is so high. Okay? Now, let's go to set up stage. After you make all the preparation, balikan nga natin itong diagram na to. Now, itong apat na to, you cannot say to yourself na ang importante sa akin dito emotional lang, ang importante sa akin dito physical lang. No, you cannot say that. All of the four, you have to give an equal attention. Kasi, let's say sabihin natin, napakaganda yung mindset mo. Napaka-positive and forward-looking mo na tao. Ikaw, yung mindset mo, negosyante mindset ka. Ibig sabihin, isa kang tao na hindi basta-bastang madi-discourage. Pero, emotional ka naman. Ibig sabihin na there are times na you will be facing with difficulty and challenges in your business, madali kang magtampo. Minsan hindi ka lang napansin agad, nagtampo ka agad, no? Minsan hindi ka lang nasagot ng BDM doon sa inquiry mo, ayan, nagtampo agad. Left the group agad ang execution. Di ba? Sino ba dyan na always ang scapegoat is left the group? Pag nagtampo kasi hindi ako nasagot agad ni upline. Hindi ako nasagot agad ni BDM. Hindi agad sumagot yung broker coordinator kaya mag-left the group na ako. Ayaw ko na sa real estate. Friends, alalahanin mo. na yung mga tao na yun are also doing a lot of things in that exactly hindi po natin alam kung ano po yung pinagkakaabalahan nila at bakit hindi po nila nasagot agad yung tinatanong mo. Kung ang emotional quotient mo dito ay napakababa, ang gagawin mo, positive nga yung outlook ng life mo, pero matampuhin ka naman, useless din. Agree ba kayo sa akin? Kung agree kayo, type kayo ng yes dyan. Di ba? Do you agree? Na no matter how positive you are, and if you're too emotional as well, useless. Tingnan natin yung physical. If you are not able to manage everything, the time that you're gonna put into the business, all of the PKS and Saitor, and you end up na pagod ka, how can you be productive with that? So definitely, you will never be able to be productive kasi late ka nang gumising. Or minsan, if you have an appointment with your client, somehow, late ka din. So wala di ba? Spiritual, more so. Always remember this. Pag ang spiritual aspect na ang natamaan, dito po papasok ang tawag po sa hindi ko kasi alam kung ano yung Tagalog nito Pero sa English kasi weariness Weariness. You will feel weary. Yun po yung mararamdaman mo kasi yung physical tiredness, pag natulog ka, kinabukasan recharge ka. Pero yung spiritual weariness, kahit tulog ka 24 hours, pagising mo kinabukasan, pagod ka pa rin. And that is the reason why God said, "Come to me, all of you who are heavily laden, and I will give you," ano yung ibibigay niya? Rest. I'm sorry. Ang rest po dyan, hindi ibig sabihin na nakahiga ka na natutulog ka. Hindi. It's a state of being. Yun po yun. So, yung apat na yan, napaka-importante po yan if we want to succeed in our business. Okay? So, take note Paki-take note po dyan. So, tingnan natin nga kung you are listening to me. If you are listening to me, can you type in the comment section on the chat box itong apat na to? Physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. If you are listening to me right now, kasi baka tulog na rin kayo No, if you're listening, kindly type in the chat box or sa comment section ba or type these 4. Physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. No? Para alam ko nagising kayo dyan, baka tulog na rin kayo. Ayan, si Pastor John C. sabi physical, mental, spiritual, at saka emotional. Ayan. Sulat nyo. Dalawa lang, no? Dalawa lang ang gising. Tatlo, apat na ang gising. Ayan. So wag niyong kalimutan yan very important po yan. No, very important. Okay. So stage 1, setup stage or birth plan. Ito po yung time na nag-attend ka ng Zoom recruitment. Ito po yung stage na in-invite ka ng upline mo nang mag-attend ng business seminar, recruitment seminar kung tawagin sa atin. Either ito ay face-to-face. Marami po tayong schedule let me recap. Dumaguete City every Saturday. Bacolod City every Friday. Lapu-Lapu City every Friday. Danao City every Friday. IT Park every Tuesday. Minglanilla every Wednesday. Cagayan de Oro every Saturday. Butuan City with Pastor Junji every Friday. Yan po yan. Schedule po yan. Every day po yan. Every week po yan. Walang mintis po yan. So, in short, pag nag-attend po kayo dyan sa mga schedule na yan, ibig sabihin, that's the birth of your business. No? Starting point po yan. Set up stage po ang tawag natin dyan. Okay. Now, what is important in the setup stage is you set up your mind. Ito yung una mong isi-set up talaga. The time na nakinig ka ng Zoom or nag-attend ka ng face-to-face recruitment seminar, most of the time na ginamit mo dyan is actually your
Kwarta,
thinking.
sabi, ikaw mo yung gasto.
No,
Kaya mo
nag-isip ka dyan, no?
apili mo,
Your thinking, no? Kasi bakit? Pinakinggan mo yung opportunity. Pinakinggan mo yung opportunity, inanalyze mo yung, nag-analyze ka sa opportunity, then after nag-analyze ka sa opportunity, you are able to make the decision. Nag-decide ka na ito yung negosyo, gusto ko ang negosyo, maganda pala ang negosyo, gagawin ko ang negosyo na to. Yun po yung pumasok sa isipan mo. By the time na nakinig ka doon sa business seminar, pinakinggan mo yung kung ano yung pwede mong maging dito sa negosyo na to. Hindi lang kasi ito pera-pera eh. Right from the start, it's not just all about pera-pera. At first, ang makikita mo dyan, siguro yung mga milyon-milyon na posible mong kikitain. Pero the more na pakikinggan mo yan, the more mo maintindihan na this is not just about money, but this is about me getting into the business. Yun na yung iisipin mo. It's about me that I will be going into the business. At if ever magninegosyo ako, gusto ko na lumaki yung negosyo ko. Yun na yung nasa isip mo eh. Di ba? Yun na yung iisipin mo na if ever magninegosyo ako, gusto ko na lumaki yung negosyo ko. Ayaw kong magnegosyo na eto lang. And if in case ikaw ay meron kang trabaho, if you're working, the time na napakinggan mo yung negosyo, ang sasabihin mo sa sarili mo, gusto kong negosyo na to. Gusto kong kumita sa negosyo na to para one day makapag full-time ako sa negosyo ko, para pwede na akong mag-resign sa trabaho ko at magnegosyo na lang ako. Yun yung nagiging laman ng isipan mo by the time na napakinggan mo yung negosyo. Okay? And sometimes yung excitement na laman ng utak natin during the time na nag-attend ka ng business opportunity meeting, meron po yung kaakibat na mga possible questions. At yung mga possible questions na yan, kung hindi mo siya i-dig deeper and ask for the answers of those questions, you will never be able to come up with a strong decision. Kaya ito po yung advice ko sa mga recruits po ninyo. After nag-present kayo sa business, huwag niyo po silang madaliin na mag-register. Alam niyo po bakit? Hindi naman kayo kikita sa registration eh. Walang kikita, walang magkaroon ng income pag nag-register ang isang tao. Magkakaroon lang po tayo ng income by the time na itong tao na to magseryoso sa negosyo at makabenta at magkaroon ng komisyon. That's the only time na magkaroon tayo ng income. So what is important? After you present the business, you encourage your prospect to ask questions. Because the more questions na itatanong nila sa atin and the more answers we can give, the more po na magiging clearer sa mind po nila. And if nagiging clear sa mind nila, it would be easy for them to make decision na etong negosyo na to, gagawin ko ang negosyo na to no matter what. Nakuha nyo? Kasi tayo ang ginagawa natin by the time na meron po mag-attend sa business, pilit nating pinapa-register. I'm not saying that's bad, but it doesn't serve the purpose. Di ba? Bakit nga? Because kahit mag-join yan, hindi po tayo kikita. So, kailan tayo kikita? By the time na makapag-decide yan, magseryoso yan, makabenta yan, at magbuo ng organization, yan, kikita na po tayo dyan. So what is important is that we are able to present the business and be able to tell them clearly of what's inside the business. So ito po yung mindset up. We should make our prospect decide. We don't convince them. We don't persuade them. But we will present to them everything that they need to know so that they will be able to come up with a better decision if they are going to do this business or not. Are we clear po ba? Clear po ba tayo dito, guys? Okay. So, tuloy ha. Entrepreneurs are expected to give answers to the following questions. Okay ha? Take note of this one. Entrepreneurs are expected to give answers to the following questions. Number one, are you ready to take the risk? I'm not saying that if you are employed, you resign. That's not the risk I am taking, that I am talking about. Part of going into the business is there is a risk. What is the risk? The first risk that you're going to take here, because in our business, in DPPI business, wala ka naman pinalabas dito na pera eh. The first risk na sinugal mo dito is yung oras mo. Are you willing to give your time? Are you willing to put in your time for you to be able to know about the business? Are you willing to put in the time to attend trainings? Are you willing to put in the time to attend PKS, to attend site tour, and all other seminars? Are you willing to give that time? Because that is the first risk that you are going to put into the business. Unfortunately, not all was able to give that. Bakit ho? Because in the first place, they were not able to make the decision the time na nag-join sila. Kasi hindi sila binigyan ng time na mag-isip. Kasi Sir Joe, may trabaho naman ako kasi. I'm not referring to that. Because kahit may trabaho ka, pwede kang magbigay ng panahon, pwede kang magbigay ng oras, at marami pong paraan para po magkaroon ng trainings. Marami pong paraan para magkaroon po ng learnings. Gaya nito, ito training natin, panggabi naman to, 8 o'clock. The only thing that you're going to do is you hook up yourself in the Zoom. Pero tingnan mo, in our dashboard, there are 3,000 members. Hear me out, ha? In our dashboard, there are 3,000 members. We only have 31 audience right now in the Zoom. 1%? Or even less. You see the point? Now, eto na lang. Look at your downlines today. Where are they in the training right now? Nasaan ba yung downline mo sa training ngayon? Ito tonight. Nasaan si downline ngayon? Hello? Nasaan ba sila? Oh, you see? The risk, not until you understand that this is the risk that I am getting into, you are not going to make yourself available for any possible training, either face-to-face or online. May face-to-face tayo, may online rin tayo, may recorded pa nga tayo na nasa YouTube channel natin eh. But are you listening to it? Were you able to share that to your downlines? At napakinggan ba nila? You see? In short, be available. Yung tama yung sabi ni Ma'am Piggy, be available in any possible ways. Kasi, ginawa natin ang lahat ng pwedeng accessibility to the training eh. Face-to-face, online, Zoom, YouTube. I mean, modesty aside, we are one of the trainings. We are one of the realty firms that really focuses on training, that really invested on training. Why? Because we believe that the more trained our agents are, the more they are equipped, the more they are ready for the challenges. So, are you ready to take the risk? So yung mga recruit mo, ito yung question na dapat masagot nila. Willing ka bang mag-take ng risk? Ayan, ang pinag-usapan natin, isang item lang ha, time. But there are more that you can risk. Risk na masaktan ka emotionally. Marami sa atin dito sa negosyo natin na hindi lang siputin ng kliyente, masaktan na, magtampo na, mag-left the group agad sa mga GCs. May mga pagkakataon lang dito na hindi agad nasagot ni upline or ni BDM, magtampo agad, nasaktan agad, mag-left the group agad. So there are emotional risk that we're going to go into here. That somehow, the moment you go into this business, dapat handa ka ring masaktan. Ikaw ba, handa ka bang masaktan? Kasi kailangan Kailangan ready kang masaktan dito. Wala pong room for tampo-tampo dito. Sa Bisaya pa, dili pwede diri ang luuran. So there are a lot of things that you can really put in the risk. So answer first one, are you ready to take the risk? That's the first question that you really have to, answer. Number two, what problem do you want to solve? If ever gagawin ko itong negosyo na to sa DPPI, ano ba yung mga problema na pwede kong malutas? Now, there are a lot of things that you can probably solve dito. Una, let's go into the personal. Pumasok ka sa negosyo na to kasi may pangangailangan ka. May matinding pangangailangan ka. Meron kang financial problem. Meron kang shortage of your finances month after month. At kailangan mong mag-augment ng income mo. And that is exactly the reason why you want and you go into the business. That there is a problem that you wanted to solve. On the other hand, on the business side, on the client side, the reason why you wanted to engage into this kind of business, because you wanted to be of help to those people that are looking for permanent properties, permanent residencies, a place that they can call their own, their home. And you wanted to help them. Providing a home is a noble task. So those are the problems that you're probably wanting to solve. There are people that are wanting to go into business or probably wanted to invest and they don't know where to put in their money. Here you are as an investment specialist, in property. Then you can ask and tell people that, hey, I'll be here to help you solve your problem for investment. So we can have a lot of things na pwede nating isolve na mga problema. In short, be ready to be a problem solver. Hindi po problem giver, no? Problem solver. Okay. Number 3, are you ready ba to take care and love people? Because dito po sa negosyo natin, you will be highly criticized. There will really be people that will criticize you. There will really be people that has something to say about you. And there will be a lot of people na hindi mo sila masatisfied. And there are even few people na tingin pa lang nila sa iyo, ay ito si ganito, ganyan. Hindi ako masyadong na-entertain dito na downline . Ang na-entertain niya yung isa, may favoritism siya . One-sided siya na person . Pero hindi lang kasi nila alam kung ano yung ginagawa ni upline din . But somehow, be ready for that. Be ready that as an upline, masasaktan ka talaga sa mga downline mo. But be ready to take care of them. Be ready to love them even if they don't love you. For me, I've been into the business for the longest time already, since 2011. There are people that don't like me. There are even people that will criticize me. There are even people that will say to me that I am a one-sided person. The only thing I can say to that is that they just don't know at what perspective I am looking at the business. It may be unfair for people na tingin nila, but if you are on the higher level and looking at the entire thing, there's a different view up there. And that's exactly the reason why I always say to myself, I'm not the super master planner of DPPI. I'm just dependent on the guidance and the wisdom that the Lord will be giving to me. Yun lang. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying that it's not subject to criticism. But if ever I make mistakes, I am very much willing to make some corrections personally. I don't have problems with that. But if it doesn't show, I will insist that this is the right thing. So in short, the genuineness of our care and love for people is not defined because these people is always agreeing sa atin. Ay, ito, gusto kong tao na to kasi alam mo, itong tao na to, hindi to kontra sa akin. No, it's not that. Ito talaga, susuportahan ko to kasi itong tao na to, hindi ako pipintasan. No, it's not that. We care for people, we love for people because it's okay for us to be criticized, it's okay for us to be hurt, but as long as it is the right thing, we are very much open to it and we are going to respond in love and care. Because in business, you've got to take care of people. In business, you've got to take care of clients. In business, you've got to take care of people, even if those people you don't feel like loving. The reason why I keep on moving, the reason why I continue moving, because I always say to myself, there are two things or two sides of the coin. The one that is I can control, and the other one is the things that I cannot control. What other people think is what I cannot control. But how will I respond is what I can control. So meaning, I will focus on the things that I can control. I will not dwell on the things that I cannot control. That's how simple it is. In short, this may be tough, but this is the real score. This is the real story. No. You know what? Konting side. No. We are a growing organization. And as we continue to grow everywhere, either you're in Luzon, Bacolod, Dumaguete, Cagayan, Bohol, Butuan, the moment that there is growth, always remember there is a mixture of people that goes into the organization. Not all people are of the same values, not all people of the same character. But it doesn't mean that we cannot complement. It doesn't mean that we cannot collaborate. It doesn't mean that we cannot work out as a team. Because there will always be disagreements. But we just have to agree to disagree. Yun lang. And be able to put in the needed respect. So, don't worry. Those are normal as we continually grow our organization. Number 4, are you ready ba? Kung ikaw ay magnegosyo, are you ready to educate people's mind? The moment you are going to invite people into the business, you are transferring an idea from your mind, from your brain, towards the other person's mind. Yung kausap mo, tina-transfer mo yan. So, in what way are we going to do that? That is by trainings, that is by seminars, that is by workshops. Di ba? Because that's the modality of transferring idea from one mind to the next. Now, we have a lot of trainings. We have a lot of workshops. In fact, pagkatapos ng summit na to, a week after that, December 2, meron po tayong sales and marketing workshop in our office in Lapu-Lapu. We are all inviting those new na hindi pa nakapag-attend ng workshop, register. Akalain mo workshop, may nagtuturo, libre lunch pa. Kahit libre lunch, walang nag-a-attend. Imagine. Because they think that it's not valuable. They think that training is not important. They think that they know it already, that they don't need the training after all. Now, upline, it is your role, it is your responsibility na ilipat ang lahat ng natutunan mo doon sa downline mo. And the only way to do that is when you encourage your downline to attend trainings and seminars. And if you are not going to encourage them, they will not grow in your business, in their businesses. So anong mangyayari? If they are not going to grow, if they're not going to do the business right, they're not going to make any sale. If there are no sale, then there are no commissions. If there are no commissions, there are no override commissions. So talo tayo lahat. Now, if you are listening to me right now, siguro kung gagawa kayo ng New Year's resolution sa 2024, isali na ninyo na by 2024, mag-a-attend ako ng training. By 2024, mag-a-attend ako ng workshop. By 2024, i-encourage ko yung downline ko na mag-attend. Hindi na ako kailangan pang pilitin. Hindi na ako kailangan pang kulitin. Diba? Guys, we are mature already. We are no longer kindergartens. Diba? We know already what are our roles. We know our responsibility. And the reason why I am very emphatic about this, because my desire, my intention is for every DPPI members to grow in their businesses. I want everyone to make good, substantial income for their families. I want them to have a secure future. I want them to have a savings account, a savings for the future. I want them to leverage. I want them to have passive income. That is what I want for every DPPI members. That is why I am very makulit when it comes to trainings and seminars. But unfortunately, our members think that it is not important. Tama? Because if they think that it is important, mag-a-attend sila. Tama po ba? Am I right? Tama po ba? Ang rason na hindi nag-attend kasi hindi importante. Am I right? Kasi kung importante yan, mag-a-attend yan. Or probably, we as a leader, we as the upline, we have to make them value the training. Ipakita nyo na importante ang training. Kayo upline, ipakita nyo kung gaano kahalaga ang training. Kasi kung hindi nyo ipapakita yan, kung hindi nyo ipaparamdam yan sa mga downlines natin, hindi rin nila mararamdaman yan. Sabi ko pa nga I really don't care even if there will only be one person in the training room. I will still stand up in front and I will still do the training thinking that I am talking to 100 people. Because I know the value of training. I know how important it is. Look at here, or listen here. Kung walang magsisend ng link every Tuesday, walang mag-a-attend ng training. Tama po ba o hindi? Tama o hindi? Kung walang mag-send ng link sa mga group chat, walang mag-a-attend ng training. Tama. Ang tao na naiintindihan niya kung gaano kaimportante ang isang bagay, hindi niya makakalimutan yan kung regular schedule yan. Hindi na siya kailangan i-remind. Hindi na siya kailangan i-sendan ng link. Ang link natin, guys, hindi yan nagbabago. Forever yan. Binayaran natin yan. Because a real person who is really understand that it is important, hindi ka na kailangan sabihan na, hoy, Tuesday ngayon, mag-attend ka ng training. Automatic, papasok ka sa Zoom. Kasi alam mo, may training. Alam mo, yung mga training natin, pinaghahandaan natin yan. Ang mga training natin, hindi po namin kayo binibigyan ng mga barat na training. O ito, tanungin ko kayo, ang training ba na binibigay natin sa DPPI, barat ba? Kasi kung barat po, tigil natin to. Pero pinagpaguran po natin to. Binibigyan po natin ng time yan. If only you can see my table here, I am filled with so much books in here as I prepare it every week after week. But you've got to join with me in educating people's mind. I cannot do it my own. Di ko kaya, guys. Di ko kaya mag-isa. Isang tao lang po ako. I need you all. I need each and every one of you to help me out in this one. 2024 is a long journey for all of us. I believe it's gonna be a very challenging year, but I am ready for the challenge. I'm looking for possibilities, and I am going to look into those possibilities, and I want to invite you to join with me in those possibilities. Kaya po natin yan. We just have to really, immerse ourselves. Kailangan lang talaga maintindihan eh. We're putting time here. We're kumbaga seryoso tayo dito sa mga ginagawa natin every day, every training. We're very serious. I'm not taking things lightly when it comes to this. Very serious. No? And number 5, do you want to magnify people? Kasi nagsiset up tayo ng negosyo, di ba? And negosyo kasi natin, people business eh. And part of that is, are you willing to magnify people? Would you be willing to invest time to your downlines that one day they may grow, and that one day they may improve, and that possibly one day they can be better than us, better than you? Don't be afraid if you have downlines na na-develop nyo and they become better than you. It only means one thing. You are a good mentor. And the more people that you can develop, the more easier the business becomes. And if you wanted to build a huge, sizable network of real estate agents, there's no other way except in developing people down the line. And you don't need to worry about developing them because we all have the needed trainings, the needed seminars, the needed workshop that you can probably use in order for you to be able to mentor your downlines. That's how important it is. This is, you know what? When your downlines achieves a certain things in life, if there are certain levels of satisfaction that you can feel, I bet that you will rejoice in it. Alam niyo po guys, parating yung naririnig to sa akin, di ba? If you help enough other people get what they want, you get what you want. In short, tulungan mo ang mga tao mo na makuha nila ang mga gusto nila sa buhay, kumita sila, kasi kung kikita sila, ikaw kikita ka rin eventually. We, all of us, we are upline to someone. And we are also a downline to someone. I want you to focus not on your upline, but I want you to focus on your downline. Because if all of us will putting our attention to the growth and development of every downline that we have, everyone up will make money, will enjoy the rewards. And to those that are downline, start looking at your own downlines as well. Because who they will become in the process, whatever successes in life that they're going to achieve, that is also your success. If you want to get things in life, you've got to help enough other people get what they want in life. Huwag masyadong makwenta. Always learn to give. It's a basic principle of Christianity when it comes to giving. Giving is not about money, but giving is about time. Giving is about passing your knowledge. Giving is about helping one another. Giving is about being ready when someone needed you the most. That's what giving is all about. And if you have that at all times in your heart, believe me, brothers and sisters, that principle, that biblical principle of giving never fails. It will go back to you in different kinds and in different folds. Trust me. So learn to magnify people. Learn to look at them, that these downlines that I have one day will become consultants like me. This downline that I have one day, if they can be better than me, that would be the greatest trophy that you can have. Every time I look at each and every successes of the members of the PPI, I always say to myself, na, Lord, these are the living trophies of my life. I'm not dreaming for extravagant life. I'm not even wanting to have an extravagant life. In fact, for all of you who are being with me and who had a direct encounters of me, you very well know that I'm just a simple person. I dress just like the rest dress. I ate just like the rest ate. I even commute. I even ride Maxim, jeepney, bus. Doesn't really matter. But I always make it sure that in everything that I'll be doing, as long as I live, is to be able to impact every single person that I am come face to face with. And who they will become in the process. Probably when I'll be in heaven, I'm gonna be looking at them down. But the gladness, the gratitude, the thankfulness in the heart that you're able to help a lot of people, it is something that will make your life fulfilled. And that's exactly what I want for every DPPI members to really have the passion for people, the passion for people that they may grow. The journeys in life are, ups and downs. But if we have each other here in the business, things are gonna be easy. And this is, do you want to equip people's skills? You're not just here to motivate them. You're not just here to mentor them, but you're here also to enhance whatever skills they have. And that's exactly the reason why we're putting up FB ads training, online training. We're having a sales and marketing workshop, because these are avenues wherein you are able to improve your skills. Because we understand that this is vital, this is necessary in order for each and every one of you to be able to achieve a certain level of success. Without such, it will be totally impossible. If not impossible, then it may be difficult. Diba? And 6 is, do you want to elevate people's lifestyle? Haven't you noticed most of the question is directed to the people down? It's not directed on you. Do you want it to give everyone in your organization, in your downlines, a better life? Because if you wanted to give them a better life, then you've got to tell them, to teach them what are the things that they need to do and they should do in order for them to have a better life. That's part of the mentoring process. That's part of the training. Di ba anong sabi ko? In one of our training with the systems driven training, ano sabi ko? We only have 2 roles. We are field trainers and we are leadership mentors. Di ba? Yun lang ang dalawang role natin dito sa DPPI. As an entrepreneur, as a negosyante, we only have 2 roles. We are a field trainer and a leadership mentor. That's who we are. And that's exactly the reason why our focus, our objective will always be for the betterment of everyone in the organization. Okay? So, yun yung setup stage. Grabe, Joe. Ang dami palang kailangan ipag-prepare sa mindset pa lang natin. Yes, ang dami. Hindi po siya ganun kadali, hindi po siya ganun basta-basta. But this is what I want, this is what I will encourage you. Everything in life can be learned. Don't ever think that hindi po natin kayang matutunan yan, na hindi po natin kayang alamin yan. Everything in life can be learned. You just got to learn patiently. Ang problema kasi, lahat tayo nagmamadali. Gusto natin resulta agad. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, there is a process that you really have to do from where you are right now to the desired goal na gusto mong marating. Everything has a process. No? Baba ko muna ng slide to because I'm about to end. No? Kasi 9 o'clock na rin. I promised to myself 1 hour lang talaga. So natapos ko yung stage 1. No? Setup stage. So ito guys, no? I'll wrap it up. Everything can be learned. But you got to be patiently going to learn it. The reason why a lot of people don't continually pursue because they think na ang tagal, proseso, nakakapagod. Gusto ko income agad. Gusto ko pera agad. But I want you to understand na lahat po ng bagay dito sa lupa, meron pong proseso po yan. There will always be a process. You cannot jump from where you are right now to where you should be. I'm so excited to finish up this training. Actually, ang haba ng training nito. Siguro this would take around 1 to 2 months siguro na series na series. But I really wanted to finish this one. It's because I believe that this is important and I believe this is very vital. Marami po ang hindi po talaga nakatutok dito na hindi po natin natitingnan because akala lang natin everything is just all about lot area, floor area, everything is just about equity, down payment, and amortizations. Now those are easy things. Those are given, no? Those are simple. But the ingredient, the character, yun ang kailangan. Kasi if we don't have that, it's gonna be very difficult for us to really be able to achieve. Okay? So, I'm gonna close, no? I'm gonna wrap it up, but I'm gonna make some few announcements. By the way, for those people that are going to the summit, now, for those that have some mga medical conditions, kindly bring your mga maintenance, kindly bring something para sa dun sa mga sakit nyo. If you are medyo madali po kayo ma-allergy, kindly magdala po kayo ng antihistamine. Marami pong mga antihistamine po dyan. So magdala po kayo. Doon po sa may madaling sumakit ang ulo, magdala po kayo ng paracetamol. Doon sa madaling sipunin, magdala po kayo ng Neosep, Dicolgen. Kasi sayang po yung event kung hindi po ninyo aagapan po yon. So be prepared, no? Prepare a small medical kit. That is very important para bit po ninyo yan, no? During the summit. Then aside from that, 25 po mag-upisa yung day 1 po sa summit po natin. So you should be able to arrive in Tagbilaran City on the 25th morning bago po mag alas 7, no? Kasi yun po yung call po natin so that we can really off na talaga. Now, medyo ubusan na po yung ticket ng barko. You can pass by via Tubigon. Don't worry, there's a 1 a.m. trip. Darating po siya ng Tubigon, Bohol at 3 a.m. Tapos you take the bus, the series bus, going to Tagbilaran City. That's just 1 hour. So by 4 o'clock, you are already in Tagbilaran just in case na naubusan po kayo ng direct ng Tagbilaran. Okay? So, hope to see you all in the summit. At i-enjoy lang po natin, no? I-enjoy lang po natin yung summit, no? So, thank you very much for spending a time with me sa training. Ito naman ay naka-record ang video. I'll transfer it to the YouTube. Then I'll distribute it on the group chat para ma-share po ninyo sa mga downlines po ninyo. Pakisabi sa mga downline na i-subscribe ang channel natin para ma-notify sila just in case meron po tayong mga new trainings. So thank you and God bless you all. Bye!